Hey guys, today we're going to be working on body paragraph 2. So I'm going to go ahead and show you an example. I have my plan document, I have my essay document open, and then next to it I also have my plan so that I can refer back to it and make sure I don't leave anything out. So today, of course, we're doing body paragraph 2. That means I need to find my box that says body paragraph 2. Here it is. All right, I'm going to go back to my essay document. I'm starting a new paragraph. So we want to make sure that our writing is nice and organized. We don't want it to be one huge jumble, one huge paragraph. So I'm going to skip a line. Then I'm going to press the tab button, which is over here by the letter Q, to indent my paragraph. Notice that body paragraph 2 is all this blue color. So before I even start typing, I'm going to go ahead and change my highlighter to this light blue color just so that it's organized and it matches everything else. The first thing we need to put is our claim. Notice body paragraph 1, I said one reason why, and I restated the question. Then I put my reason. I'm going to do basically the same thing again in body paragraph 2. Another reason why the Great Depression was an important period in history is because now I'm going to go check out my plan and make sure I get the reason exactly how I want it. It changed the everyday lives of almost everyone in the country. Everyday lives of almost everyone in the country. Okay, I'm going to underline this just to make it really clear that I have my claim. All right, now I restated my claim. Remember, this is like a CER paragraph. Next thing I need is my evidence. I do have 2 pieces of evidence. So for the first one, I always like saying, for example, right before I put my evidence. Let's go to my plan and see what it is. According to Google, the unemployment rate in 1933 was 25%. That means 1 in 4 people did not have a job. Okay. Unemployment rate in 1933. That meant that 1 in 4 people did not have a job. Okay, there's my first piece of evidence. Now I'm going to go ahead and put the second piece. So I usually like to say another example, and let's go check it out. Okay, according to the University of Washington, millions of people were homeless by the year 1932. Okay. Another example from the University of Washington is that millions of people were homeless by the year 1932. Now, what I'm talking about in this paragraph might be something you can relate to. The whole point that I'm saying here is that the Great Depression impacted everyone's lives, and pretty much everyone's lives changed. Kind of like how we're experiencing COVID right now. Even if you haven't really caught COVID yourself, it still impacts everyone, and pretty much everyone's life has changed since the pandemic has been here. We know that some people have lost their jobs. Some people may have had to move because when they lost their job, they didn't have money to pay for their house. So there are some similarities from the Great Depression and what we're experiencing now. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so I did my claim. I did my 2 pieces of evidence. Now I just need my reasoning. That's going to be my last thing. Remember, R does not stand for repeat yourself. R stands for reasoning, so I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to add more. Notice in my body paragraph 1, I used this evidence shows, then I explained it even more. This evidence shows that millions of people were affected by losing their jobs, which led to even bigger problems. When people lost their jobs, they could not pay the bills for their house, and some people could not buy food or other things they needed. Okay, so this goes on to explain more. I didn't repeat myself. I did not just say the claim again, but I went deeper. So I said that millions of people were affected by losing their jobs. And once you lose your job, that makes even bigger problems. Because then they can't always pay for their house. They might not be able to buy food, clothes. If they had a car, they maybe couldn't pay for their car. They had to get rid of it. If they were able to keep their car, maybe they couldn't even buy gas. So once you lose your job, it created a lot of other problems. And that's how a lot of people were living during the Great Depression. Okay, guys, thanks for joining me on Body Paragraph 2. Make sure you have all those parts you need, CEER, and I will see you in the next video for our conclusion. Bye, guys.